Hey traders, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about Tilray, ticker symbol TLRY, after a beautiful move on Friday. We talked about this stock earlier in the week as it continued to get beaten down, but on Friday, it finally started to show some life. So we're going to look at an updated chart, break down key indicators, break down key levels so we know what to expect moving forward. Without any further ado, let's hop right into the analysis. So here we have the chart showing the last 2 days for Tilray. And as you can see, while Thursday was absolutely brutal, Friday brought some life back into this stock. We talked about this stock after close on Wednesday. And I told you guys that, while it was completely oversold and while it didn't make sense for Tilray to be this low, it could go lower. Specifically telling you that if we did not hold this 1570 mark, we would find ourselves back in the $14 range. And that's exactly what happened on Thursday. And it just continued to get beaten down, coming all the way into the high 13s before closing slightly above 14 on Thursday. But then Friday came around, the volume came back. People realized how undervalued this stock was. And we saw a gap up right back into that 1570 zone. From there, we were able to cross into the 1590 zone, test that a little bit, break above, and then we got into the 1640s where we started testing that. We were able to break above that. So that's 3 huge resistance zones that we were above. And finally, we went to test the 1690s, and then only then did Tilray start to show a little bit of cooling off signs. So we weren't able to break above 1690. So then we went back to test 1640 and we did break below. However, we still finished above that $16 range. It's huge. After hours, actually, Tilray did close at 1655. So that is above this 1640 resistance. However, take that with a grain of salt because, it is after hours. I normally just kind of care about what happens during regular market trading. But now taking a look at key indicators. So here we do have the VWAP. And as you can see, Tilray did kind of, struggle into the close. It did close above, below the VWAP. So that does mean the bears are in control heading into Monday's trading session. However, once again, if you do keep in mind after hours and all the positive momentum that this stock has, you will see that the bulls actually might be in control here. Looking at other indicators, let's look at the moving averages. So the first moving average to take a look at is this 21-day EMA. Being able to reclaim this level would be huge for the short and intermediate term bullish momentum. I do think that if we can get a clean break above 1690, we're going to go test this level. After that, looking on the upside, we have a monster 50-day SMA at 2107. If we are able to reclaim that, then this stock gets very bullish. We could go all the way, into the 30s or the 40s like we saw back in February. And finally, let's take a look at a more bullish indicator right here. This is the 200-day SMA for Tilray. It currently sits at 1339. And what you saw on Thursday at its lowest, Tilray still did not come close to testing this 200-day SMA. This is kind of the last line of defense if you are long on the stock, if you are bullish. And as you can see, Tilray was able to stay above it and was able to gap ground on Friday. So long term, this stock still has a very bullish outlook. With that being said, let's take a look at key support and resistance levels. So the first one, nothing has changed here, is going to be 1590. After that, 1570. And once again, if we do break that level, we're going to go back into the 14s. I have 1462 charted for you guys. So if this does happen and we do go back here, keep in mind, don't panic. This is a great buying opportunity because you saw what happened last time. Tilray got this low. We saw a huge influx of volume. People are going to be buying this stock heavily at these levels. So if that happens, keep in mind, if you have more money to scale in, this is a good time to take that money. It's low risk, high reward. That's exactly what you want as a trader or investor. On the bullish side, we see the 1640 resistance level and 1690. Like I said, 1690 is huge. If we reclaim 1690, this stock starts to turn very bullish, and then we're going to see some resistance along the way at 1730 and 1790. But then once again, if we get to these ranges, we're going to reclaim that 21-day EMA. Things are going to start to look very bullish in the intermediate term as well. After that, we have 1840, 1885, 1930, 1975, 2040, and then 21. Like I said, it's going to take a lot of movement to get back up to this level. However, the catalysts are there, the volume is there. People are realizing this stock is oversold. And if we do see this break, I mean, at this point, you've already probably realized a lot of profits if you were buying at the low levels, but you're going to start seeing some serious movement to the upside that kind of reflects, Tilray becoming the largest cannabis company in the world. So watch out for all those levels. You should have all of those marked down on your chart, and let me know whether you agree with my analysis, whether you disagree, whether you are long and think we have another great week ahead, or whether you think, we're going to maybe fall below that 1570 and have more downside ahead. If you have any questions, let me know. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and leave a thumbs up. And with that being said, have a great rest of your weekend.